today.
Congratulations, Julia. Great race.
Good race. A little bit off that meet record by Jessica Scott of Hopkinton in 2014. And here we go. We're on the oval, folks. Boys, unseeded mile. Peter Clifford, Marblehead, just a freshman. Miguel Torres from Milford, a senior. Gemsley, Kajust?
Yeah, but where is he?
Lane, he's 3 if he's on the track. Christopher Sullivan, the
he's not
freshman
on the
from
track.
Milton. Alejandro Gonzalez from Winchester. Ryan Medeiros from Bishop Feen. Christopher Berthrong from Milford. Kevin Kaiser of Dartmouth. Brandon Hager of Whitman-Hanson. And Connor Sullivan of Pembroke. Top time here is Peter Clifford, the freshman, with a 4:46. Out in front right now is Christopher Berthong from Milford. And we don't have Gemsley on the track. That's disappointing.
And I saw him. He's here. Wow.
Unfortunately, maybe missed check-in.
Ryan Medeiros out of Bishop Feen. Shout out to Ryan. So it looks like that man, Shane Grant, has entered the mile. Opted out the 1,000 like we thought he would.
So the meet record is 4:17.09 by Wellesley Gallagher in 2012 from Pembroke. During those really good years that Pembroke dominated the division. Still a couple freshmen here trying to put their name in the hat. This top miler in the state this indoor season.
So right now on the oval, we have the Milford boy doing the pacing work. Looks like Christopher Berthrong, 2 Milford boys setting the tone. Bishop Feen sitting in 3rd. Talented kids. There's some talented freshmen right here. We got Peter Clifford out of Marblehead. Another talented freshman out of Milton Wildcats. Christopher Sullivan in this race.
I would imagine it's going to take a sub 440 from this heat to try and have any chance of placing in the top 8, medaling and getting some team points. Bunching up a little bit on that corner. We're going to be about 220 at the quarter, at the 800 at the half.
You got to respect it.
So going to need a negative split here to be sub.
They're on 440 pace. The Milford boys doing the pacing.
Yeah, that's Miguel Torres, the senior from Milford. Trying to end his senior year indoor track on a good note here. Earlier, we just put the Division 4 preview up for the girls on Twitter, and a little bit later we'll have the boys Division 4 preview if you Division 4 athletes are anticipating those.
Shout out to Caleb Dean from Brockton. We appreciate the comments. We're working real hard to give you guys quality service. Shep back on the oval. The senior Torres at Milford. We got some bumping, but he's doing the pacing work.
They were 2:58 through the 1K. And that's the Bishop Feen athlete, Ryan Medeiros.
Medeiros to the lead. But yes, Ryan Medeiros sitting on that outside. The Milford boys 1 and 3.
2 laps to go coming up.
How crucial are these next 2 laps, Shep, when we're talking about miles? When we're running the mile.
I mean, they got in a mile, they got through the hard laps. You know, you have a decent one here. Most likely you're going to have it on the last one. So you just got to bear down. Like I said, they're going to need to be sub 440, and you have nothing to lose in these unseeded heats.
Nothing to lose.
You need to go for broke right now and not try and wait until the end of the race.
Got to get after it.
And that seems to be the athlete that just went to the lead. Is that Miguel Torres again?
The senior is back.
He's been back and forth in this race. Looks like you have the Milton freshman lurking as well, Christopher Sullivan. But it's go time. It's now or never.
Medeiros.
Going to need to be a sub 30 to be sub 440.
Medeiros going to the arms.
Oh, going to the arms.
He's going to the arms.
I like to think they're going to the legs. That's what's getting the job done.
The legs are going to, I like to say that. Shout out to Coach the Home, Bishop Feen. Great program. Ryan, part of a great team. And yes, Ryan Medeiros. Coach, this 441? 442.
442.
442 for Ryan Medeiros.
Yeah.
And that is a PR for the man.
mean,
6 seconds.
All these guys that just finished in the top 4 or 5 just had big PRs. A few freshmen in there, so